Hello, Naya. I'm doing a review, and I really do agree with you with how you described education, about how it's like the key to, like, it was like the key to your dreams, your own personal dreams, and how it's like the key to success. Because I know a lot of families very much like prioritize, especially Latino families, like you mentioned in your own story, prioritize education because it's how you break generational cycles and basically be the best versions of yourselves. And how I like how you explained how it was for you, how there's, like, underfunded or lower quality schools that don't have access to the best resources, best teachers, but how your mom still fought for you to have access to the same students as the people who, like, your white counterparts. And I like how you plan on doing the same thing for your children. That's very respectable, as your mom fought for you in a fight for your children to have everything and more that they need to be successful in their own lives. um Even, and then how I like how you mentioned that how you were instilled to have a strong upbringing, bringing in your culture. You're going to instill that in your kids as well. So even if they are in predominantly white spaces, they still have their own heritage. And I like how you also transition that to talk about how psychology as a whole is whitewashed, because at the end of the day, I feel like that's just because most of, like, the early psychologists, there were people who had the best access to education, people who didn't have to struggle as much, white men. So they really made psychology what it is today by, like, how there's more Latino representation coming in, more Native American representation, more Black representation of people who actually, like, not everyone matters, obviously, but people who have been underserved their whole lives. So yeah, great response.